All right, guys, so in this week's video, I'm here in my hometown where I grew up in Racine. There is nobody out here right now. It's Friday, the end of September. A lot of the salmon have migrated up the river. I'm gonna see if I can get some cohos or kings. I did a guide trip this morning in Kenosha. Flight was kind of tough. So I thought, you know what, on my way home, I'm gonna check out Racine Harbor, the river mouth here. I've got about two and a half hours to fish. And what I'm going to do, what I've noticed lately, a lot of fish have been up high in the water column. And when they are up high in the water column, you have to have baits that run horizontally through the water column up high. That being said, fishing a float up high, a spinner, a square bill, a small crankbait, or even a casting spoon, and not letting it sink, and then just steady reeling it in. So when the fish are up high, I really like to throw a spinner. So I'm gonna start with a Vibrex #4 spinner. You can buy these online, not a sponsor, great. One of my favorite spinners. I like the chartreuse, I like the orange, I like the gold. All those colors work. I've got a 12-pound test fluorocarbon leader. I've got the 15-pound Power Pro spooled up on the Piscifun Carbon X. I've got a 3000 and a 4000 series. They're great, super smooth drag, 10-ball bearings. Most importantly, they're priced really well. Piscifun has a lot of good spinning reels, bait casting, saltwater fishing gear. So use my code EH15 if you want to save 15% on any of the reels. I appreciate it. The link is in the description below. But basically, in a nutshell, what I'm going to be doing, going to be casting out, looking for fish up high, not letting it sink long, and then just slow, steady retrieve. Slow and steady. And when they smash it, they usually smash it. I got a little bit of time. We're going to see if we can shoot a little YouTube video casting spinners for big kings. Here we go. Guys, we're on. Never too early to start throwing a spinner. We got a brown or a coho. I'm thinking a brown trout. We got a coho. I think it's a coho. What do we got? We got a mess all over the place. We got big cohos. Oh yeah, come on, come on. Come on, what do we got? What do we have? What do we have? Staying down like a brown. Nice fish. Sorry guys, I just got out here. First couple casts. I saw some fish up high. And a spinner's a really good bait when you have wind and turbulence and fish are up high in the fall. Crankbaits are good too, square bills. I don't know what I got. It's a nice fish though. I'm hoping it's a nice coho, but if it was a coho, I would have thought it would have been out of the water a few times already. About to get the net here. Nice brown. No, wait. No, I think it's a salmon. What is it? I think it's a salmon. I think we got a king. Just woke up. It's a king. King on the spinner up high. Thought I had a brown, but I got myself a king. Little mama king. I'll take her. Oh, come on. king on the spinner. Yes, that's really cool, guys. Throwing a spinner up high for high fish in the fall. Okay, bud. She crunched it. And that's what I use for eggs. So one of the most important things that you can do now is you take this fish and you bleed it out. Boink, boink. Hold it in the water and your live well, bleed it out. And then all those eggs in there don't have any blood in them. That's what we use in the fall for ice fishing, steelhead fishing, all that good stuff. But just getting out here, throwing a spinner on the board. Let's go. All right, guys, I just want to take a second and point out the fish when I see that are really high in the water column that I'm throwing at for spinners here. Let's see if we can, like right here, you see that fish right there? See how high that fish is? 4 feet down, right there. These fish here, right here, see how high they are in the water column? Right here, that's only 6 feet. So the key is when you see those fish that are up high, certain baits like deep diving crankbaits, your mid-range crankbaits are not going to work. They're going to go right past that zone. So your square bills, your shallow runners, your spinners, stuff like that works really good. A J13, you know, those are the baits, the bass sort of crankbaits and little DT, the smaller DT crankbaits. So try that stuff up when they're up higher. Pull them out in the middle. Kings on spinners, guys. Kings on spinners up high. Got big wind, big waves. Nobody out here. It's Friday, end of September. Friday, September 27th. Another king on the spinner. Show you this fish, you guys. I got a little bit of a problem. I just caught that mama. I'm bleeding her out. 2 casts later, I got this male. So I'm just gonna try to hand grab this guy. Right here. Oh boy, oh boy. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey. Stay out of that trolling motor, please. I don't have a lot of spinners. Whoo, big waves out there, guys. You can come fish these harbors. There he is. He crunched that spinner. In the river right now, spinner works great. I'm gonna bring him to the back of the boat and try to grab him. Oh, I got a mess of rods everywhere. Just finished up a guide trip in Kenosha. Decided to come to Racine, check it out on this Friday afternoon. No one here. Maybe I will just throw them in the net. Yeah, let's get them in the net. That makes my life so much easier in these waves. All right. Filming. We're trying to video with one hand and net him with the other. Let's go. Come here. Get in that net. Got him. All right. We got 2 salmon. We only been here a little while. But what's most important is that I'm trying to teach you guys a lot of different ways to catch these salmon. You can troll them, you can jig them, you can bob or skein fish them, and throw on spinners. Man, they like a spinner. I apologize for the wind. We're gonna try to catch a couple more fish, but just wanted to come out here and show you guys some different techniques for fall salmon. All right guys, it's crazy windy. It's really rough down here. I hooked a couple fish, missed a couple fish, put down some eggs, didn't have any bites on eggs. So I caught them on the spinners. What I'm gonna do, I don't have a lot of time because I gotta run back home. I'm just gonna go check upriver because I have some guide trips coming out, and this is just more of a scouting mission for me to be on top of the fish. So I'm gonna go and see, because these fish migrate in. Sometimes they stage at the mouths, and then we had some rain and a lot of them will push up. So I'm just kind of checking out the migration and gonna head upriver. Got a little chunk of eggs here. Skein. Throw this in. We are hooked up on the eggs. I don't think he's that big, but you know what? We haven't been here that long. I just threw that skein out. Could see all those fish. They did not want to eat a spinner. So I gave them the skein and float dinner. I don't think he's that big. Oh, little jack, but we'll take him. It's cool. Number 3. There he is. There he is. Another small one. Well, we got a lot of wind, but we're hooked up. We're gonna probably wrap it up after this fish because I gotta get going. I'd like to stay and fish. It's only been here an hour and a half, but my daughter is on the varsity tennis team and I gotta go watch her match. But we are on. lot of fish here. Another small one. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come. I'm off the spot, Ma. Come on. Keepers. Come up to the leader. Alrighty. We got him. We got him. I'll show you this fish and then I gotta wrap it up. Just want to show you guys the way they eat that. I don't know if you can see that, but that they swallow it. It's way, way in there. There we go. All right, crusty old this is a little 3-year-old king probably, or even a jack. So it's all right. Caught a few fish. Pretty awesome. There he is. Another jack. Lots of jacks. Lots of jacks. They're fun, jumping out of the water. Move this, move that. There he is. Catching pretty good right now, guys. Pretty one. Look at the green on the nose. Gonna unhook him, get him back in the water. I'm really only keeping any females. A lot of people ask me what the eating quality like of these fish are right now. You know, once the water gets warm and the fish migrate up into the river, I kind of feel like the only two ways I would personally eat them would be to smoke them or can them, because when you get the cohos are still good, steelhead are still good. The kings just get a little softer, so I usually let them go. If I get some females, I keep the females for eggs. I cure up the eggs and use the eggs for bait. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching this week's video. And I just want to point out, if you come down to these harbors and rivers to do the salmon or trout fishing this fall, and you're struggling, like the Kenosha Harbor was a little tougher this morning, so I came to Racine here, and the bite is much better. So I kind of wish I had started here. So as a word to the wise here, if you're struggling in one harbor, pick up, move to the next one. Go north, go south, but just have all the gear ready and be prepared to move and adapt and overcome. Thanks for watching this week's video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment. And time for me to go home. See you guys.